Put that on my own mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, but you could. I look fly, I look too good. Put that on my own mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, but you could. I look fly, I look too good.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Mommy First Podcast.
Where you're a mommy first.
And a baddie immediately after.
I'm Danny the Icon.
I'm Lila.
And I'm typical Tana. So, let's talk about Mommy Still Got It, because us mommy still got it. Just to let the listeners and viewers know, Mommy Still Got It is when we talk about what self-care we want to do in the future or we done in the past. So, let me know what y'all can still got.
Mine's is simple. I'm a makeup girl, and the Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty is coming up.
Okay.
So I'm just going to, spend some money.
Yeah,
shop,
splurge.
buy some things. I'm mad because the concealer that I want to try, I just bought it, and it's going on sale for like half price. So I could have waited
Dang.
and just got it then.
You didn't know.
I didn't.
When you see something, you just get it.
Yeah. But so, okay, I'm going to try it out. Maybe I add my little makeup kit when I start, hopefully, doing makeup again for extra money.
That's what I was about to ask you. When you starting back up?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, whenever imposter syndrome leave the room.
Yeah.
Whenever the fear goes away.
Girl, what? Because you've done it.
I have, but...
It's it's dealing with a lot of people and what they got to say about stuff.
Yeah.
They so picky.
I'm scared of somebody not liking their makeup and I do it for an event. Like, people have asked me to do like their makeup at weddings. So I'm scared to do that because what if it don't look good and then your wedding day. Yeah.
I think you should. Have you done a wedding before?
No, I'm scared.
You should. Just do it.
Okay.
Just do it.
Okay.
You'd be surprised. That's why they do.
Because I know you did. No,
That's why they do consultations.
Yeah.
That way you can practice how you would do it beforehand, and then when the actual day, you already have it.
Very true.
You should do it.
Because I know you did my makeup for my baby shower.
I did.
When I was pregnant for
Did you like it?
I liked it.
Okay.
And everybody else liked it. But then, of course, I was pregnant and I thought I looked ugly anyway. So
You were beautiful,
it was.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's with my self-care. Just clean and makeup.
Okay, go ahead, girl.
I got a lot of questions about that, but
What?
I want to ask her what's better, Sephora or Ulta. Like, it's just beauty talk, but we can save that for another time.
Quick answer: Sephora is more high end. Ulta is better for like if you're not trying to spend a whole lot of money.
Okay.
And then I have an Ulta credit card, which is always
Okay.
convenient because I can just charge it instead of just paying it outright.
Okay. I went to Ulta the first time this year. I always did Sephora.
Yeah. I used to go to Ulta, but Sephora is like you want something like higher end that you can't get at Ulta, like Huda Beauty and stuff like that. You can only get Sephora.
Okay.
But that's when you spend a little more coin.
Yeah.
But Ulta's a little more. They got like drugstore, more affordable, and they still got some high.
I mean, I
end,
like
too.
it. Emery liked it too. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm an Ulta girl.
That's what's up.
What
I
about
wear
you?
lip gloss and lipstick, maybe some
It's still in.
eyeliner, mascara.
It still look good.
And my Ari lashes.
Yeah.
Shout out
Show us
to
where's
Danny.
that lashes at.
Shout out to Danny the
Thanks.
Icon. Can you hand me them lashes right there?
Oh, those are not the. No, I think. But you still show it.
But hey.
Those are Marley.
Oh, these are Marley. I got these
Because
too.
all this is self-care, so.
I got these too.
Bam, bam, bam,
Yes.
bam.
Shop.
Danny the Icon
Hey.
brand.
Iconic
Cosmetics.
Website
Yes.
coming back
Get into it.
Okay.
Nah.
What's y'all self-care? Thanks for the promotion.
I mean,
self-care?
mine's pretty much, I got to go to a pool party. So just hanging out in the water. I love the water. I love the pool. I love the ocean, anything in that connection. So I haven't really been going swimming. And when I did, it's with the kids. So to get around other adults, drink, laugh, it was good. It was nice.
That's
fun.
Okay. Well,
Hey, my mama's calling again.
mine is like futuristic. I'll be getting all cute and hopping on a yacht.
Ooh.
Hey.
Like
yacht life?
Hey. So
this week, y'all?
it's for Labor Day. I mean Memorial.
That's-
Labor Day.
that-
Labor Day.
That's next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Come on, yacht life. You got a little bikini?
huh?
Yeah.
A little bikini? Or you wearing like a little...
It's an
A
all
linen
white
suit.
event, so
Oh, okay.
I'm wearing all white, but
That's really cute.
you know.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be nice.
I'm excited because I've never been on a yacht.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel like a real baddie.
Take pictures, girl. Post them, girl. Mommy first, daddy immediately after.
Exactly.
Immediately. All right, ladies. So let's hop into this motherhood topic. So I have a question for you ladies.
Okay.
What's good?
So, how do y'all handle or get along with your baby daddy's other baby mamas? Like if you have a baby daddy that has multiple children, like how do you get along with their other baby mamas?
I don't.
Simple as that.
Wow. Why not?
Cause where they heads at.
Yeah.
Like, so I never had a preference. I don't know if y'all ever heard other friends with kids who were like, I don't want to date a guy who has kids. And me, so you one of them?
That's me.
Because my best friend's one of them, and I used to think, how can you ask that? But you have a kid.
It's not a complete deal breaker, but it is like you get
it makes
cookie
a
points,
difference.
brownie points if you don't have kids. Even though I have a kid.
I always come into my relationship with a guy who might have, who has another baby mama as I want to focus on the kid. So I want to get along with the baby mama because that makes it easier for the other kid. But it never happens that way. And I don't know if they feel like cheated that I have the spot that they always, I don't know.
Does your best friend, does she have another baby daddy? Does the baby daddy have other kids before her?
Yes.
Okay, it could be a bad experience.
Yeah,
That's what it was to me. It's kind of like I've dealt with baby mama drama. I think if you don't really deal with baby mama drama, you are more open to dealing with more baby mamas. Mm-hmm. But when you have those bad experiences the first go around, it's kind of like I ain't trying to deal with this because I know how sticky it can be.
So what is it? What happened? Do you want to share your bad experience?
Dudes still be trying to play to both sides. Dudes still be trying to F on their baby mama while they still trying to pursue a relationship with you. It's kind of like, I won't say the trust issue, but it's just like I've just come across a lot of guys who.
Do you think it's true that they're doing that, or you think that's
I think in most
baby
cases,
mama being jealous?
I think it's possible for a guy to not still be messing with his baby mama. Like I still miss my baby daddy. Like it's possible.
Yeah.
I think more times than not it does happen where they're still like messing with baby mama, screwing them.
Because they say that no woman wants a man that another woman doesn't already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like I am capable of getting along with, another baby mama. So, we didn't at first. My baby daddy only has one other baby mama that I know of, and I'm just playing. I'm just playing. He only has one baby mama, and we didn't get along at first because it was a thing of her still wanting to be with him and stuff like that. And she did come to me and she was like, did you think, about, him possibly wanting to, have a family and, make it work with his family? And I'm like,
why she say like that?
He pursued me.
Right. She made it seem like you were the home wrecker.
Right. He pursued me. Like I was single, he was single that I knew of. And we were together and we were dating before he even found out that he had a child on the way.
Right. So it's not even your fault. Y'all didn't even know about it.
Right. I'm like, and I encouraged it. I'm like, if you want to go and you want to be there for your child and you want to make things work and you want to, see if y'all could be a family, by all means, go right ahead. Because one thing I don't want, I'm not going to stand for, any man not being there for his child.
Yeah.
Never. So, he made the decision that he didn't want to go back, and so, I stayed. And I stayed, and I was in the child's life from birth, even till now. And she ended up coming to me afterwards, and she was just like, you know, you're taking care of him, you're treating him good. Like, I don't want to have any kind of beef with you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I love him. I love this child.
Yeah.
And for the longest, she didn't want me around him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hurt.
Yeah.
Like, to my core, because I'm like, I
My
done fell
feelings
in
would be
love
hurt.
with this baby.
Yeah.
He, you know, we done got our bond, you know, created our bond. And I'm like, but you don't want me around him. And I'm like, look, I got to respect you as a mother.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
what's the age gap?
that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Between
He'll
him
be
and-
6, and Kendra just turned 4.
Yeah. I've always been the same way. I always say this. I'm always team first baby mama. Like, I'm always, because I know how men can be. So even when I was dating my baby dad, I know he had another baby mama before I got pregnant. It was always like, if you want to be with her, I encourage you to go be a family with your first. Don't come mess around with me and then talk about you want to have a kid with me, and then now you have 2 baby mamas, and then it gets sticky. Like, no, if you want to go back with her, go back and be with her. Like, don't make it that kind of situation. And that always kind of made, like, a little tension between the two of us, because he would be playing both sides.
Right.
So he would be like telling her one thing and then like telling me something else. And
So did you find out like he was telling her something? Like, did you find a message?
Yeah,
or?
we had like 3-way conversations, like on the phone.
Oh wow, really?
I've been like at his house before, and then she'll like FaceTime, and we have a whole conversation. I've always been like, I'm always seeing first baby mama, so I always would try to see her side of it.
Yeah.
Like, I would always tell him like, I'm cool. Like, I can move on. You can go be with your family. Like, don't keep bringing me into this. But he would keep wanting to keep me into it.
Yeah.
So that kind of put a little, I think, bitterness on her, because he would always tell me that he would like cheat on her before in the past, but would always never be like the same consistent woman. So he always said I was the first woman that he actually dated. So that was kind of like a hard pill for her to swallow, that he was really trying to like move on. Then when I got pregnant, it was a whole big, like, she was really hurt off that, because let her tell her they was talking about like rekindling their flames and not popping pregnant, which I knew none of this.
Right.
So it was kind of like, but even then I was like, okay, well, like I told y'all before in the other episode that he went back to her. I'm like, okay, do that. Keep me out of it. Like, don't keep kind of trying to play both sides. And I think we had a hard time getting along in the very beginning. It was rough. I still don't really kind of like care for real. But she's putting up the olive branch. She's trying to, like, she sent me her numbers, like, contact her about stuff, and I'm not there yet. Just because
building
there's so
that
much,
trust. Yeah,
there's so much in the behind the scenes that have happened up to this point that things she would say or do when she was upset, and kind of like, I'm not that easily forgiven. Like,
Me either.
like, you saying you apologize for it now, but you still said it. And you know what you said is things that I can't.
What
just,
you
like,
did
forget.
too. Like,
Yeah, things you said and done, I can't just forget it. Like, it's fine. We can move on. Be cordial. I'm never gonna keep my son from his dad. I might not be the one coming to hang out with y'all, but I'll send him with his dad.
Yeah.
But we don't have to be friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as the kids are straight, my son's still seeing his brothers, they're still spending time. I'm cool with that. Me and her don't gotta be friends. And I was like, I can't see it as a point. Like I said, she's trying to be my friend. I just can't see it. It's just too much history there.
Yeah.
It's like.
So what about single women who come in into like your baby daddy's life, and
how they respect
they
us?
don't have they
As
don't
baby
have
mamas?
kids, but
I always told them I felt like I would probably feel a lot better if it was a different woman. Just because, like I said, we have that history with her, and I just don't fully trust her.
right. So if he was with somebody else.
If it's somebody who's shown me respect from the start and understands that he has other kids and just like in the middle of that, then I don't have a problem with him dating somebody else and them being around my son. It's just when there's like, you know, that disrespect and that baby mom that had those moments with me, that was kind of like.
So do you feel like single women that don't have kids and they get with a guy that has a baby mama or multiple baby mamas, do you feel like they come in with disrespect?
Some can.
I've never had that happen.
Some. I mean, I've never had that happen either. And if they did, I'll put them in their place, because
I never had disrespect. I'll say that. I was a single woman coming into my baby days with no kids.
But you had that respect automatically.
Yeah.
Some women,
like, I'm always team first baby mama, so I'm always respecting her.
they feel like because I have the girlfriend card or even fiance card or whatever card that you have, yes. And it's like, no, I have my own significance as his child's mother. Like there's, so I was watching. I mean, not watching. I was listening to The Breakfast Club. I don't know what comedian was, but the comedian made a statement that if you can't respect my baby mama in her place that she has as the mother of my child, it's a deal breaker. We're not moving forward. And because they had it, the way he was explaining it, they have a really good co-parenting relationship to the point they did a Kanye and Kim. His baby mama lives across the street from them. That way the sun comes out if he wants to come. All of that. He flies her out to his shows with his child. So they have a really close co-parenting relationship. And he made the statement, if any girl that I'm dating doesn't respect that, we're not moving forward.
Do you think there's a point that gets too far? Because there's a situation with my best friend. Well, they're not together. They have like a weird situation, but her last boyfriend, he has multiple baby mamas. And he, 6-figure man, makes a lot of money. He would still financially support his baby mamas, like pay their rent, pay whatever they need to pay for them.
If they're able to do that after this family,
yeah,
I don't have a problem with it. But okay. if you making me and our family starve because you're trying to pay for your baby mama, then there's a whole problem. I have a whole problem. Even if I can afford to take care of the family, it just she has those same capabilities too.
What if y'all not married?
I don't care. We build it. We working towards that supposedly.
But you don't think the kids come first until y'all married?
The kid, not the baby mama.
Well, I guess his mindset is my son needs a place to live.
Yeah.
Well, he can live with us. That's how I've always been. Because I'm in support of whatever man I date, you better be taking care of your kid. So if that means the only way you can take care of your kid is make sure he has a roof under his head, then let him come live with us.
I think I want to hear more of your opinions. You have a very unique perspective because you have your baby daddy who has another baby mama, but then your current boyfriend also has a baby mama, but he has full custody of his kid, right? Mm-hmm. How is that relationship? Is there one with her at all, or is it? You don't have to share.
So yeah, no, okay. It's fine. I'm just finding a way to share it. So actually, the current relationship I'm in, that relationship with the baby mama has been the most stress-free relationship I've ever had. All the other guys, their baby mamas just bring drama. Even the guy that I thought I was gonna marry, I had to beg to meet his son who was older, and of course, one side of it was to protect his son, but also the baby mama drama. And I'm sitting here like, she's fine. Like I can meet her too. Blah blah blah. You don't have to be threatened by me in any way. But there's a lot of more complex stuff going on because months later, I remember we were just chilling in the bed watching Netflix, just doing our own thing, me and my ex. And his baby mama called because of their history, he was always the person to save her from certain situations. So that was what she got herself in a situation where she needed immediate assistance. And the first person she called was her baby daddy. And it's the middle of the night and he's laying up with me. And I'm sitting here like, how am I supposed to feel about this?
Yeah, how did you feel?
I'm saying I'm coming along.
Yeah.
I will cut. I got in the car with him. I made sure I got in the car with, because if you don't have a problem with me, you won't have a problem with me being in his car.
Right.
If he's gonna save you.
Yeah.
But I still was. I didn't know how to feel about it because I'm like, you got a sister, you got a mama. Well, like, you have other supporters.
Like, okay, sometimes in the middle of the night. I had a girl who it was actually her baby daddy that got mad at her because her other baby daddy needed a jump. So she went to go give him a jump, but he kept blowing up her phone like, you really gonna get that man a jump? And it was like, he needs help. Like, he ain't got nobody else to call kind of situation.
Because you don't know. But with the current baby mama, like, she basically minds her own business, and I mind my own business. And then, like, the first time we hung out was at my bonus son's soccer game. Okay. And we were just, chatting about the game. Yeah, it was all good. And I'm always about just respect the adults in your life, whoever that is. So whenever my bonus son has an attitude towards his mom, I'm like, you better respect your mama. Like, she's the mama, you know what I'm saying? So I always show up as, I respect you as his mother. Nothing more, you know, I'm not caught up in all that, and she's the same.
That's such a good relationship.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
I mean, part 2, there's other things, but yeah.
But then previously was a different story with...
It was a hell of this. So my baby daddy wants to say he only has one baby mama, so there's a couple of things that I don't know what I can say, but I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
So when we first started dating, before Irie came in the picture, it was just Emery, and then my baby daddy had his one child. We were dating. That's how I wanted it. You take me out on dates, stuff like that. I don't know when I found this out, but I got word that he was separated. Mm-hmm. He wasn't divorced. So that started a whole bunch of stuff with my family and just outsiders looking in. And it's particularly making certain comments about me, because then I'm looked at as the homewrecker. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I would never be the homewrecker. So as our relationship advanced, I always talked to my baby daddy, was like, what are you doing? Because guys don't realize how much they lead on women. Mm-hmm. And I'm always like, outside of being a mom, I'm a woman first. Mm-hmm. So I like to relate to other women. You know, I know they be bitter and do outrageous stuff, but that's just me. So I'll be questioning him, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He'd be like, I'm not doing nothing. But after several conversations, he brought it to my attention. They did sexually mess around, like, probably 5-6 months before I came into the picture. But I'm like, that's a lead on.
Yeah.
If you was done, be completely done.
Right.
That's why she feels some type of way. And then I remember 2 years after, or maybe a year after we officially became boyfriend and girlfriend, she hit my phone and she was like, we fucked before y'all, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I ended up telling her, I said when, because I was like, let me get all this information. When? I was like, girl, we wasn't even boyfriend and girlfriend then. I don't care. I played it off to her that I didn't care, but I showed God on him. I was like, what's, that's why she probably feels another type of way, because you sit here. Oh, is it true? I mean, is it true? Bleep. Is it true?
Baby daddy.
Baby daddy. Bleep that out.
I got you. I
didn't know how to respond, because I'm sitting here like, man, because this is after I got my first account of how crazy this woman is. She's crazy. But at first, I try to relate to her as a woman. Like, even when I would hear stories that she bust out windows, cut, split the tires, bleached the clothes, stuff like that, I still was like, you were doing something to lead her on into that craziness. Women just don't show up and be crazy all the time. But then I heard a story that was related to the kids. That's when I was like, oh, she real deal crazy. Because now it ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
Really? So do you think, like, you should be friends with baby mama? Or can you just be like...
I mean, I can be cordial with the baby mama. I mean,
do you have a preference when it comes to who you date in the future, if they have kids or not?
No, because I genuinely love children.
Yeah.
I've been working with children for over 16 years. I love kids. So I don't have a preference. I've never said, oh, I want somebody with kids, or I don't want nobody with kids. And then too, I think about guys. I don't feel like I can say I don't want a guy with kids, but expect, a guy to come in, and be like, oh, I don't want a woman with kids. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like it's a difference how guys act when they have kids versus they don't have kids? Have y'all noticed that in the dating scene? I
mean, I think so, because I know if they don't already have children, they are looking for somebody that has that doesn't have a child, because they want to build their own family and start their own family. So, but I'm willing to have more kids.
Yeah.
When you're ready. No. I'm willing to have more kids. So
wherever you are, future.
If he doesn't have, children, I'm willing to give you that. But I also would hope that he would be able to accept the child that I already had, and trust me enough to know that there won't be no issues with this baby daddy that I already have.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm moving on. And if I want to move on with you, I'm going to make sure that everybody's in a good space.
So your baby daddy issues is good? Like your baby daddy don't bring no drama?
My baby daddy don't.
I mean, that's a question for both, all of us.
My baby daddy don't bring no drama. His choice of females be drama filled.
Yeah.
But nothing a baddie can't handle.
Yeah.
Period. My
So,
baby daddy's
yeah.
just he. To be fair on him, he don't be lying. He be omitting the truth or wording things a certain way. Where it's kind of like when shit hits the fan, it's like, well, I never told you this.
Right.
So that's why he doesn't really bring drama. It's just like the way he moves sometimes kind of just makes things a little.
He don't think it all the way through.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, I don't know. So I think our situation's good. If I were to date a guy, I mean, he's been questioning me a lot about like guys I'm dating now. It has to be that separation though. So if I ever did date a guy that does have kids, it would have to be definitely a clear, like, you for sure don't want your, like, y'all, it's literally only for the kids. Like, it has to be. And I don't know how to tell that because guys can put on a really good friend.
Yes.
And it seem like, I don't mess with her no more. We just do it for the kids. Next thing you know, he had a baby shower a couple months later with that baby mama because he done had another kid. You know what I'm saying? Because they still been messing around. So, I don't know. Like I said, I stopped messing with my baby daddy. And I'm dating other people, so they would never have to worry about me going back.
Yeah.
But a lot of other women will go back.
Yeah.
So that's why it gets really.
A lot of women do go back.
You have to kind of vet them.
Even years later, they do.
Yeah. And that's why I don't really like baby mamas. And I try to avoid it. I was hoping my first baby daddy would be somebody who don't have kids as well. But, you know, the cookie kind of crumbled a little differently.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I could be cordial with her. I don't have to be her friend. And it's just kind of like, I try to avoid baby mamas at all costs. Because not everybody's good. But a lot of people, baby mamas can be better.
Yeah.
And then some, I don't know, can come off as bitter, even though they're not really being bitter. It's just kind of like how they want things to go when it comes to co-parenting. I don't know, it gets sketchy. I don't know.
It's sketchy. It feels like a flip of the coin, whichever way it's going to land. I personally don't have a preference either. If you have a kid, cool. If you don't, that's fine as well. My whole thing is how do you accept my kids? And that's biggest thing. But because I've been through the baby mama drama, I'm like, if you're willing to stick by my side through this drama, okay, we can face it together. But if you giving vibes like you might be adding on to this, I don't like that. I don't like that whole portion of it.
So moving forward, dating guys, like if you were to date a guy who has a baby mama, are you gonna go out your way to be friends with her, or are you kind of just gonna like?
Oh, I'm never gonna go out my
way. Yeah, no,
I'm never gonna go out of my way. I'm gonna be me.
Yeah.
I'm
like
gonna
we happen to be in the same space.
Right. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna let you do you. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna speak. You know what I mean?
Like requirements, like meet them before you meet the kids.
I would actually rather meet the child first.
Really?
And then meet the
I can see that.
mother, because if we don't immediately click.
What, you and the child?
You and the child. There's no point in meeting the baby mama.
Then there's no point.
We ain't about
right.
to.
Really? So you and the child gotta click? That's a whole. Dang.
I mean, because hear me out. My
kids be booty. That's why.
But I've never actually been in that space. But I know with me as a child, when I was a child, I didn't like my daddy's girlfriend.
That's what I'm saying.
So you were mean.
But it wasn't.
I was mean.
But it wasn't the fact. I didn't like my daddy's girlfriend, but then he had another girlfriend that he actually had a child with, so my sister.
Yeah.
And we were cool. I wasn't mad. I wasn't bitter because, you know, he went and had a whole nother family with somebody else. I wasn't mad.
Yeah.
't there was just something about this other lady that I just didn't like. And then it even rolled over into, you know, stuff that she did that caused me as a kid not to get anything for Christmas.
So you don't want to put that pressure on the kid to have to like you.
Right.
Gotcha.
I don't want them to
You
feel
don't think
like they
that's important,
have
though?
to like me.
So
but
like the
if
guy
they
you're
do,
dating, you wouldn't want, like, if he didn't click with Kendrick, would you be okay with continuing a relationship with the man just because
No.
you and him click? So that's why it's kind of important on the kid clicking.
I know, so that's what I'm saying. If,
Oh,
if
okay.
me
Yeah,
and
that's
the
why
kid click, then I can meet the baby.
Oh,
mama.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the one that's there. The kid,
Yeah.
like, dang, he got
Yeah.
clicked. Oh, okay.
Cause that only reason why I'm asking, cause I'm like, for the guy's part to play, you know, sometimes they can't always control their kids or what their kids are going through. I know I was a jerk as a teenager to my mom's older boyfriend. I think he was like 10 years older than her, whatever. And I heard the comments from my grandparents. They hated him dating my mom's because he was the same age as them.
Mm-hmm.
And so they said a whole bunch of hateful stuff. I picked up on it, so I said it right in front of his face. I treated him like crap, and I feel bad as an adult now, but I treated him like crap. And so after so long, I think some of the kids get used to it. They don't understand, so I don't know. I just feel bad for the guy who's in that relationship, that position, who wants to really be with this woman, but because his kid feels some type of way.
And I think it depends on how old they are.
Okay.
So I think if it's a teenager who, I want my daddy to be with my mama, type, then
we
can probably work past that.
Yeah, they
Once
gotta
you
get to know you.
me
Yeah,
and we hang out. It's gonna change regardless. It's
Yeah.
facts because it's me. Okay? No, I'm just waiting. But I do think that it just depends on the age too.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish my first baby daddy situation wasn't so, like, baby daddy mom situation wasn't so toxic. I might have a different perspective, and I'm kind of like, I don't really care about baby mamas like that. I mean, as long as we can be cordial, we don't gotta be friends.
Exactly.
It's crazy because Emery's sperm donor, he has multiple kids. So he had one kid before we hooked up. I should have knew that as a red flag because he never really mentioned his firstborn. He had a photo, and then I was like, "Who's this cute little kid?" He's like, "Oh, it's my son." I was like, "Oh, okay," and that was that. But now I'm like, well, no wonder you're not barely in his life. You ain't gonna be in my daughter's life, whatever. And then I found out he had like 2 more kids after Emery. I am speculating that he is in their lives, but he's not in Emery's life. So my position is I'm reaching out to these other baby mamas so that she can have a relationship with her half siblings. And that's awkward.
Yeah.
Because some of them don't even know. One of them was like, "Who are you?"
Oh, my. Wait, to you? Or
Yeah, to me.
Okay, okay.
No, hopefully not to my child.
I thought it was like, dang.
No. But to me, they're like with the firstborn. Who are you? We never heard you.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's his child, and I want her to have a relationship with her siblings.
Yeah, that's actually a good segue into the hot topic. So, there's like a situation going on TikTok right now. A girl named Morgan, and she kind of started like a series talking about like how she became a single mom at 23 or 22, 23, and she would always refer to her baby daddy as like the random man from Atlanta. So, quick backstory: she was dating this guy when they were in Atlanta. She had to get pregnant to get support because she's from Michigan. They moved back up to Michigan together so she could be close to her family. She had her baby, had to have a C-section. A lot going into that, trying to heal, and she felt like at some point in her pregnancy he wasn't attracted to her anymore, and it kind of like soured it. They were like having a really tough time kind of towards the end. Then when she had the baby, had a C-section, she needed a lot of help because she was healing. 30 days after having her baby, he decided he couldn't do this no more.
30 days though?
30 days. She's in the middle of healing. She was like 4 days for her birthday.
But he already knew.
And he packed up, moved back to Georgia, and left her, blocked her. She kept trying to call. He wasn't answering. She was trying to beg him to come
So
to
he
stay.
ghosted her pretty much.
I'm leaving on that midnight train.
Literally.
Literally.
Got back to Georgia, moved in with his ex-girlfriend, And then it all started playing out that this man has not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, 5, or 6. Morgan is the 7th baby mama.
Wow.
And she did not know about none of these kids
Oh,
at all until like after they broke up. He moved back in with his ex-girlfriend who also has one of his kids. And
he dodged the bullet, sis.
Yeah, so now that she's telling her story, she gone viral. She has like 600K followers now because everybody's following her story. All the baby mamas are coming out the woodwork, like telling their story, and that's how she found out. At first, she thought she was. After she found out initially, she thought she was the 6th, but then it came out that there was another one. There
might be more.
And there
he
could be more.
He sounds like a serial daddy.
Exactly. So it's to the point that the 2nd and the 3rd, their kids are 8 days apart. I think all their kids are really, really young. So he was like messing with all of these women.
That's nasty.
Wow. I know, just swapping fluids, having sex with women unprotected, having kids. And it was just like a lot of drama. He got on TikTok to tell his side of the stories, and he's not a deadbeat, and this and that. And
so he's trying to be Nick Cannon.
Yeah, that's what she calls him. She calls him the great guy version of Nick Cannon.
Is going to
he ain't got
tell
no money,
you though.
Right, he ain't got no money. He still have these baby mamas, and it's kind of like, I don't know. That's like a crazy situation because it's like.
It happens a lot though. I know.
How do you not know somebody had? How does that happen? I wonder. How do you not know?
Because the guy's just moving freely, and
That's crazy.
Especially if you are in different states. So I know some people who have like similar stories like that, where they don't know, like they're the child who was from that relationship, and then they didn't know they had other siblings until they're like 40s, 50s type of thing. And it's easier because they're all in different states. So you can have that secret life without...
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Then you got to track down, do Ancestor.com.
But how do you have multiple kids in different states and you don't have no money?
And somehow...
That's what everybody's asking. They was like, what is this man? Like, he cute. He ain't that cute. He ain't got no money. And all his baby mamas is bad. They baddies. They cute. Ain't no ugly girls that...
Do you think the baby mamas have money themselves where they're helping this guy come? Because that, I feel like...
Well, he went back to his 6th, 5th. I don't know. I can't keep up with the order of baby mamas. But he went back to the previous one. And now she's the only one. I think all the other baby mamas like banding together to like tell the story against this man. But she's still kind of like, she took him back in.
Because
but what it seems like, Morgan, her name Morgan.
That's the 7th one.
Yeah. What it seems like is that she didn't have any money because he left her high and dry with the baby.
She might be the exception. He probably just ran into her and thought she was cute and then hooked up with her. But the other ones, I don't know. I think some, not this particular story, but other stories that I did hear, I don't even know what to call them. I don't know what to call them, victims, or I don't know.
Call them victims. That's what they call those girls. They're victims of the random man from Atlanta.
Well, they get swindled into doing certain stuff like financially supporting the guy, because some of them be living with them, like you said, and then move somewhere else. I don't know, but
how would y'all react if y'all found out y'all was the 7th baby mama, thinking this man ain't got no kids?
I'd be pissed. Because I feel like that's something you should say when we're in a relationship. This whole, like, even though he only stayed 30 days, 9 months is still a long fucking time. We could have had a conversation any point in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I have other kids.
It's like he was hiding them.
I have 6 other kids.
And how are you not a deadbeat? Because all this time that you spent with me, when did you find time to be with your other kids?
Right.
Especially if they live in other states. So, I mean, I guess he felt like he's not a deadbeat if he's supporting them financially, even though he don't see them.
Well, he posted like videos and pictures of them hanging out with the kids, but it's kind of like
with him hanging out with the kids.
Yeah.
Because
it's like, how much do you really hang out with them?
Right.
You can show a little 30-second clip.
Exactly.
Of different moments, but how do you really divide your time?
And it could be moments where you and whoever you with at the time was mad at each other, or not together. Yeah. There's ways around it. Clearly,
I don't think I could. I wouldn't even date a guy that had that many.
Well, she didn't know though. She found out when
after the fact.
And that's probably why he didn't say no.
Yeah,
right.
That is. I had a guy come with my DMs in regular conversation, and I'm the one who asked about your kids. He didn't even show a number or anything. Oh, I said, what age are your kids? I knew he had kids, but I didn't know how many. he started saying 6, 7, 8 kids ages.
Oh my!
I was like, after however many conversations, these 5 days we've been talking.
You never brought up. How soon do y'all bring up that you have kids when you meet somebody new?
Immediately.
How do y'all bring it up? How do y'all start it?
My name is Lila. I have a son. Kind of like AA meeting. My name is Lila. I'm an alcoholic.
My name is Lila and I'm a mom.
Right.
Hi, Lila.
For real though.
For real.
But men be behind their kids. They'll be listening to you ask. It's
Take
crazy.
my number down. And then I pick up my phone. Oh, look. Here's my son.
It's my son.
What's your number?
Right.
Yeah,
immediately.
It's all over the place.
And then do you ask guys if they don't immediately offer it up? How soon do you ask them if they have kids? Immediately?
Yeah.
Same, like, first conversation? Like,
Yeah.
hey, you have any kids? What do you think, Tom? Like,
Because I'm trying to think about first conversations. I feel like in the first day, I ask about the kids if they don't ask about the kids. But most times it's just we get on the topic and then go from there.
Ain't it great that you have to ask? Because some men would genuinely.
It's crazy to me.
And I can't remember how I found out he had a daughter. I think it was like a joke kind of thing. And he was like, yeah, I actually do have a child. I'm like, oh, you really do have a.
See, that type of stuff bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you forgot about your, like, what?
Like, what? Yeah, like, at no point of us talking. I think I found out down the line.
Because
like, it wasn't early. It was like some.
And I feel like.
Really?
It could have been like, what are you doing this weekend? What's Father's Day? Spend time with
Yes!
It could have been like one of those situations. And I was like, oh. Well,
Immediate
happy
turn off.
Father's Day?
No.
To you?
If that, when, because I think that has happened. I don't know other guys. But when that happens, I'm not dating you no more. Because to me, if you not at least bringing up your child in the first couple conversations, then to me, you're not responsible enough to take care of any child, let alone my children. So it's a red flag.
You shouldn't want to hide your kids.
Yeah, you shouldn't want to hide them. And I feel like it ties back into the motherhood topic that we was discussing because it's like, now I'm going to feel like you don't bring up that child because you probably still have a tie to that baby mama.
Probably so.
Y'all probably still doing what y'all doing.
Yeah.
So you don't want to bring it up because you
secrecy?
like, you know.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh well, let's meet your child and let's meet the baby mama, and then the baby mama is actually
like, who is you? Who's this girl? Where she come
the
from?
The main or the side?
Yeah.
Who's
the
the
baby
side?
mama
Like,
like I don't. Yeah.
If y'all were the Morgan girl, would y'all been with the baby mamas? Like,
would I come together? Yeah. I'm that petty.
Yeah.
I
Is
would.
that petty?
And then I would. And then
I would too. Fuck him.
we would continue to make our merchandise like she's doing.
Yeah, you saw that? She making merch.
She making
profiting
merch,
off of
really?
it. Yeah, she making like shirts. And they said he accidentally left the press machine. So now she's using his machine to make merch about him and selling it.
Yeah.
And she's trying to make a little money off it too.
Because I think that happens a lot more out there. These guys leading these secret lives. For what?
Right.
Because I don't know. I don't get guys. What are y'all going through?
What do y'all think of a deadbeat?
I mean, I love my man.
What do we consider as a deadbeat?
Yeah. What are you about to say? You love your man.
I said I love my men.
Okay. Plural. Period.
I love my men. Shout out to y'all. We got to do better.
What would I consider a deadbeat? Because this man is fighting for his life trying to prove he's not a deadbeat.
I don't know. I have no idea because I'm a product of a deadbeat.
Yeah.
But I can sometimes see my dad's side. I get it as an adult. It gets hard out here, but I just have a lot of built up feelings when it comes to my daddy not being in my life, and I just don't want to excuse the possibility of what that can do to the kids who don't ask for none of that. And I just feel like you just don't know what kind of impression you make on kids. It don't always have to be financially, but even if you could physically be in the kid's life some way, shape, or form, that's going to mean something to these kids. But you just automatically want to take everything away by not showing up.
I can't really say that they intentionally just want to take things away because
Right.
I have experienced. Well, I can't really say that because I didn't experience. I was young when my mom and my dad were together, but just looking at other people's relationships and stuff like that, I have seen where, you know, a father wants to be in a child's life, but the toxicity of the mother is really what pushes them away and keeps them from, you know, being there for
I feel like
their
that happened
child.
to my baby daddy.
I mean, of course people still say, well, you know, if you really loved your child, you would do such and such, but some things you just can't get past. Like no man wants to continue to, every time you try to see your child, the mother's
is
nagging.
Is this petty? If you have to have separate clothes to take over the dad's house, and then make sure they come back, stuff like that.
I packed my son's stuff. Well, I used to. I don't anymore. But I used to. I would pack him a backpack, everything he was going to need. I would pack and I would send it. But I sent clothes that I knew he would still look nice in. But I sent with the expectation of it not coming back, just because I know. Because I know my son's father. It's not coming back. He's gonna come back with mixed match socks.
I need my stuff back. I sent stuff, but I need it back. And he went to a swimming party, a couple weeks ago. He still got his swimming towel there, and I'm like, bring the towel back. But I'm like, you know what, you can keep it.
I would love for the clothes and all that stuff to be at the house, but then it's less at my house. Like then what has happened in the old relationship with my baby daddy and his baby mama and stuff, like we had to replace stuff because we were getting lower and lower and lower in certain clothes. So then we had to be petty, and then I started experiencing certain things with my baby daddy when we went our separate ways, and then I just know him. Sometimes he just forgets. So then I have to come with the expectation I'm not getting it back.
Exactly. I'm not getting it back. So
if I don't want to argue, I'm not gonna get it back.
I might go to Walmart and pick up a couple pairs of shorts. Matching shirts or something. Because I know I'm not getting that back. But I'm not sending
with his good stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sending his good
Jordans
stuff.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, now he's going with these Crocs.
Right.
Either
these Crocs or he's going right.
I don't send him with toys.
These Garanimals shoes.
Because if he leave the toys, there'll be other kids there. So if he leave the toys,
it's a wrap.
And he gonna be so mad that it's not at home. So I'm not gonna do that risk because he's forgotten toys there before, and then the toys be gone. Some other kid took it home with him. You don't know where the toys at now. So I don't send him with toys or things that really would matter to him. And I send him with clothes, but
Wayne's stingy, so he's not gonna let nobody have his toys. He gonna make sure he bring him toys back.
Right.
Every toy he leave with, he makes sure. Oh, mommy, I gotta get my Mario. I'm like, okay.
Well, I guess stuff like that don't make them a deadbeat, but I just think even if it's intentional because you're scared or whatnot, just not being in your child's life, whether it's physical, mental, financially, can rounds for being a deadbeat. So.
How do you think him having so many other kids and a lot of them being close in age will affect the kids in the future? You think they'll feel kind of like, dang, my daddy just didn't really care. He just had all these other kids with these different women. He didn't care about my mama or something like that.
I feel like
that's
a
fear of mine sometimes with my son. That I think like, since we didn't work out, that he's gonna go back and be like, dang, my daddy, why can't my parents work out? Especially with him going back to another one. It's like, well, dang, my daddy's with my brothers. Why can't he be with me? Kind of, I worry about things like that.
I think it will only cross their minds when they're adults.
Yeah.
Because Emery knows about her other siblings now.
Yeah.
That she knows that she has a sperm donor. She doesn't really cry over it. She's like, oh, dang. And then move on, Yeah. But I have a feeling when she gets older, she'll start tapping into, I didn't get to grow up with my siblings. I don't know who they are. I feel like that with my own siblings.
Yeah.
I didn't find out about my siblings until I was 18, and I was the oldest of them. So I felt like, dang, I have a lot of responsibility, shoes to fill because I'm the oldest, and personalities to kind of fill out. Like, it was a lot of pressure.
So I guess that's the importance of having a relationship with a baby mama, so the kids can still grow up together and still be together. Yeah. I do have another question.
Okay.
Sure. Shoot it.
How do y'all feel about him leaving her after 30 days?
Pissed. I'm just all the way. He's the opposite of what.
If he wasn't happy, then he should have still just stuck it out until.
Because, to me, when you were saying the story that they were having issues before she gave birth, I feel like right then and there he knew he was leaving. I feel like he just wanted to save face, make it until she delivered him, say he tried, and then bounce. I feel like he knew he was leaving.
Do you think he should have left when he knew and not waited out until? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like I can do bad out by myself. So if you knew that you was already getting ready to dip, bye.
Yeah.
Would I have wanted you there, when my child was born? Of course. But I also don't want you there if you not there.
Yeah.
As like right
Put
now, you
extra
just
bad
breathing
juju
down
on
my
me.
neck.
Yeah.
And I'm already aggravated. Yeah. I'm getting ready to give birth. So at this point, you just.
I think that was grimy of him.
Yeah.
Taking up space.
Packed up, left. Took all his stuff, his clothes. Only thing he didn't take was her and the baby. That's what she said.
And the shirt press.
And the shirt press. She now uses it.
The shirt press.
Oh, it's just so.
It might actually be the best thing he could have done for her.
Yeah.
He just should have did it before. He could save those moments for just her and her baby and him. Now, I wonder if he's in any of the photos when the baby was born.
He is. He
See?
posted when they was in the hospital.
See?
Happy family.
So he could claim
that was
like,
part of him posting like, I'm not a deadbeat. Look at me here.
See, no, fuck that. No, you don't. That's a precious moment. Fuck you,
Well,
being
no,
there.
not really, because he has that picture to prove that he's the daddy and child support it up.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. We gotta do
Child support it up.
Right.
Hey, it's proof.
I wonder if that's his MO. I wonder if he after they give birth, he dips for all of them. And that could have those like that overlap. And men. Some men are grimy. That's disgusting.
Do you feel like there's female deadbeats, mommy deadbeats?
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. There are. Absolutely. Yes.
Will we give those deadbeats the same type of?
It's like moms who don't have custody of their kids, or moms
Yeah.
who have custody of their kids and they're not doing nothing with their kids.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's women who are out there that beats. Yeah, they get the same energy. I think they even get it harsher.
Because it's like, oh my
When
gosh.
a woman don't have custody of her kids, it's like a whole big like, oh my God, you're a horrible mom. If a dad is not in the picture,
It's
kinda
normal.
like, oh,
yeah.
It's a man. That's how they do.
Dang. See.
Because the responsibility always falls on the women. So I think they're judged harder than men do if they're like a deadbeat mom.
But yes, there are a bunch of deadbeat moms.
A bunch?
Huh?
It's a bunch.
They made Precious movie. So.
Yeah, but you don't.
I feel like that's the definition of a deadbeat mom.
They don't publicize that.
They don't.
I know a couple. I was just
Yeah.
asking.
So it's kind of like.
So you know a couple of deadbeat moms?
And they keep having kids and just pawn them off on the baby daddies.
Yeah.
Or pawn them off into the system.
How do you feel about that? Because I don't like it.
I don't get it. Why would you keep having kids if you never take care of none of them?
Right.
What's the point?
Because I do know.
Like you said, playing the system.
Dang.
She had 8 and she don't have custody of none of them. But she just keeps on having babies, knowing that she can't take care of them, and the state gonna come get them.
So what if
Why,
they?
though? That's so why.
What if?
Does she get money?
I wish I knew.
I don't know. I'm sure
Policies.
you get
Why?
why.
You get money for somebody taking your kid?
Yeah, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's
Now-
but what's the point of having kids? Just gonna throw them off to the system?
I don't know. That's the weirdness. I have no clue.
I don't know. Maybe they have mental issues.
So I was gonna ask, what if the U.S. made laws where after so many kids you gotta tie your tubes and cut your.
Isn't that what China does?
Yes.
Okay,
I was trying to, because I don't know the exact.
Girl, that would
details.
never fly. The way the pro-lifers are and how they want to just keep having kids on and on and on, that would never fly here. They will fight that to the.
But they don't want to help with all these kids that are
Exactly.
coming in.
But they feel like don't affect the natural selection of having kids. You know, that's how they do. That's why they're so pro-life on things like that. They will fight like, no, you shouldn't cut a woman off for having multiple kids.
If they not taking care of the multiple kids.
Girl, they don't care about that. They do not care about that. That's why they criminalize abortions.
Do you feel like in this, do you feel like a woman should get her tubes tied and all that stuff, or do you think that men should get vasectomies?
I think vasectomies first.
Yeah, I think men should get vasectomies.
Why?
It's safer.
But I actually disagree.
You don't think it's safer?
I mean,
medically
I think
safer?
I think it's safer.
Yeah.
But I just
You
don't.
think a woman should be the one to get her tubes tied?
Huh?
You think the woman should be the one to get her tubes tied, and not the man get his?
I mean,
Be honest.
honestly, I don't like either one.
So you're a pro-lifer?
I don't like either one. I just feel like it just leads to so much untrust, and maybe that's just me. Maybe I just got trust issues. Because like I feel like men feel like they can go and cheat and sleep with multiple women because they can. They know they're not gonna get them pregnant. So if they don't get them pregnant, it's a good chance that the woman that you with is not gonna find out. And then like even a woman, they can go and they can sleep with multiple people.
They can still get STDs.
But then they can. But
so they'll get caught up.
Then they can get caught up and, you know, have a baby. So like if they can't have a baby, then it's like
I just think of it as, I think in those cases, of course, a lot of women decide they want to get their tubes tied.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's fine. But if it's kind of like feeling the pressure of like the man wants to get your tubes tied so you don't have no more kids, I don't like that. Because if you don't work out, then you have to go through this whole tube reversal if you want to have more kids in the future. Like if you and this man don't work out. Whereas I feel like if a man gets a vasectomy, men plant their seeds a lot easier than women do.
Yeah.
So they're the ones who I think should get the vasectomy because, yes, this woman can tie her tubes, but this man can still be going out.
And he's not showing any
all these kids.
proof that he's taking care of these kids in any way. So I feel like if you look at the history of a man and they basically serial daddying, then they should be eligible to get their vasectomy for free and keep him. It doesn't. There's a myth behind it. It doesn't mess. My boyfriend has a vasectomy, so it doesn't mess with their manhood. Still get to have orgasms and all of that.
But what if you want no swimmers down the line?
I was gonna ask that too, but
after the 3 or 4 babies that they don't take care of.
No, I think so. But you specifically,
in general,
you're done having kids. That got brought up.
So you talking about me getting my tubes tied?
He has a vasectomy. Your man does.
Like a tubal tying, whatever they call it.
Like
you get your tubes tied, chopped, burnt, clipped, whatever.
Okay.
And a vasectomy. Like, what if you down the line say, I think I do want more kids, or he's like,
gotcha.
I want to have more kids.
Or do you think you're done? Do you think you don't?
Oh, I know I'm done.
You know, okay.
The crazy thing is, before I had Emery, I think I was 17 when the first thought came in my mind. I wanted 10 kids. So when I got Emery, I was like, okay, I still want my kid. Especially you want both genders sometimes. Once I got Irie, I realized multiples is a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I'm getting my tubes tied. So I used to say it a lot with my current boyfriend, which planted him a seed. And actually... I'll save that for another episode.
Yeah,
stuff happened.
Deeper into that too.
Something happened with us where my fear and all this stuff used to be like super old, like a lot. So it started getting him to think about vasectomies and stuff. And out of nowhere, he was like, "I want to get one." I'm like, "Are you sure?" Because I asked him the same. What if you want a kid? What if we don't work out and you want a kid? He said he really he thought about it for months, and he said he's good with his son. Okay. And he's like me. When I decided I want my tubes tied, I was like, if I really want a kid that bad, I'll adopt. Okay. So that's my That's my take on it.
It's just easy because with women, we can only have, in a year time, we can only have one kid. A man can have 10 kids in a year time because they just spread their seeds. I think I think the vasectomy should come first if we're doing some requirements for something because they spread their seed and have more kids easier than a woman can. So once we get pregnant, we sit down for 9 months.
So what's the cutoff?
Of how many kids you should have? I don't think it should be a cutoff.
As far as it being required, if they were
U.S.
came in,
you can't take care of none of your kids, and they required you to get a vasectomy.
Yeah. I don't know. That's the. I guess that's why I'm not a politician because I couldn't think of what number.
And you can't really give a number because ideally it'd be one.
Yeah,
like you take care of one.
Yeah.
Then do you want to cut out somebody for not care of one kid?
That was their mistake, or not the kid being a mistake, but they just wasn't ready.
Let's give them 2, but now you got 2 kids that ain't getting taken care of. So it's like you can't really. That's why it's kind of tricky.
Yeah.
But that second one, they probably, matured. They probably got a better job and can
after 3 kids.
Afford it.
After 3 kids.
After 3.
But that's 3 kids that ain't getting taken care of.
But what if they not taking care of one, but they take care of the second one, then they
and that's what I think is happening to my daughter.
Exactly.
So,
which is weird. It's weird.
That's why it's not gonna apply. It's too much
variables.
How
does China do it? How do y'all do it?
Child, they cut off after 2, or is it 2? Or is it once you have a boy they cut you off? I don't know. I think it's 2 kids though.
I
don't know. Moral of the story: men, take care of your kids.
Take care of your
Women
kids.
Take care of your kids.
Women take care of your kids.
Men, don't be hiding your kids from the world, or the world from your kids, or whatever Drake said. Just be upfront with it. And don't be like that random man in Atlanta.
Yeah.
All right.
Mommy moment of the week. All right. So, of course, all of our listeners and viewers, this is the part of the podcast where you share a good or bad motherhood moment from the past week. So, if you have any mommyhood moments, let us hear it. Hit us up at the mommyfirstpodcast@gmail.com. We want to hear all of that, or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, IG, DM us. Let us know. We'll read it on here.
So I definitely have a mommy moment to share because it pissed me off. So it's dealing with my 12-year-old, and her teenage ways is starting to really come through. She was missing for an hour and a half. And even though she had permission to go outside, when it came time for me to call her, she wasn't answering her phone. So when I first called her, because I had somewhere to be at a certain time, she didn't answer her phone. I was like, okay, I'm going to take a nap. And then by the time she's supposed to come into the house, which is 7 p.m., I'll see her then. Well, I took my nap, and it was getting close to 7. She still didn't come. And then I waited a little bit past 7. She has they have a grace period of 15 minutes to get home in case they get caught up.
Yeah.
She still wasn't there. So then I decided to call her again. She wasn't answering. I went around the block about 2 or 3 times. I didn't see her in any of the little cut paths or whatever. And then something just hit me like, check your Find My Friends or whatever app. And that's when I seen her phone was at my house. So I'm like, fuck, I can't get a hold of her. Where is she? So I want to say 10, 15 minutes pass again, and she still didn't show up. My mind starts going to overdrive. Is she kidnapped? Is she out here fucking? Is she doing something she can't? Like, I didn't know what to think.
You're such a mom.
I didn't know what to think. Like, there's been some things. So there's just, it's just, I don't know how quick I'm supposed to be like, somebody's missing, or, you know, I ended up sitting in my car, and at that time, I don't know if y'all experienced it, but a downpour came, and I'm like, oh my gosh, now it's raining like cats and dogs, trying to find her in this. The rain was super cold. I decided to just sit in my car for like a good another 10 minutes. My boyfriend pulled up, and he got Irie and his sister situated, and he came in the car, and I was just venting because I was pissed. And then next thing I see in my peripheral is like 3 bodies, you know, running in the rain. And then I looked real hard, and it was her. Don't you know, I flew out that car I said, don't you ever. I was pissed. And I was like, I'll beat your ass in front of these 2 kids. I don't care. And she was like, I gotta get my iPad. I don't care. Get in the house. And so she went in the house. I ran up to them kids. I was yelling at them. I never really do that because, you know, other parents can get involved.
Yeah.
But I was pissed. I didn't care. I was yelling at them. I was like, I don't play that. I got Emery's iPad out of the kid's backpack. I didn't even bother to zip it back up. I said, I'm gone. I'm sitting here spazzing. And then I was like, y'all get home. I was pissed.
I was too.
And
Scary.
I immediately text y'all and my best friend about it. But I just told Emery, you're in trouble. And that's it. I still haven't talked to her about it.
Yeah.
Because I would have gave it to her. Because
Yeah.
to the point when you start worrying about your kid, like, it's stressful.
Yeah.
So,
That's
yeah.
so scary. Ooh, child, I ain't ready for them years. Because kids just don't know the dangers of the world and like where your mind can go. Because I know when I was that age, I probably would have disappeared and not came back.
And
to my
that's how I
time.
feel. I was like, damn, I did the same
Especially
stuff.
if she didn't have her phone, then she didn't even
Yeah.
know what time it was.
Yeah.
She had an iPad though. No.
Yeah, so
It was in the backpack.
she good for the kids. Look at her showing up for the
Right.
It was
kids.
in the backpack.
I
It
love
was
the
probably
kids.
dead.
Right. That is scary though.
She was having
but
fun.
I'm glad she's.
Well,
I'm glad we
I
were
think-
having fun.
She ended up going to McDonald's, which is like a 10 to 20 minute walk.
Oh, that was
Or a
the
30-minute
time.
walk.
Right, that was the time right there.
Yeah, it was.
And then they just had to run because it started raining.
But that's why she needs to get her phone, keep her phone on her, so she can at least let her mama know where she's at.
Right.
She got phone. She got Apple Watch. She got iPad. She knows my
Yeah.
number by heart.
She know how to get in. Glad she's saving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope y'all can work it
That's
out.
a
So
turnaround.
it's like where you understanding it, because you know we were all that age at one point, but still know the world is dangerous.
Right.
And you don't want those thoughts to come with her. I was like,
Right.
is my child okay? Did she hurt or? Yeah, it's not really that she was late, it's just that she didn't know
Right, where she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let mama know next time that you
Yeah.
at McDonald's chatting over chicken nuggets.
Right. Girl, you handled it how I would have handled it. So I ain't even judging you because I don't know what I would definitely do.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So, here we're all about healing our inner child and making sure we're spending time and bonding with our kids. So we get into the Take Them Kids Outside segment on what we plan to do or what we have done with our kids. So I'll definitely say my Take Them Kids Outside was when this episode airs, it will be Josiah's birthday. It's next week, so planning his party last minute, but it's okay. We're going to Chuck E. Cheese, which he loves. I invited everybody. People are saying they're coming, so that's going to be our, get him outside. I wanted at this other place that has like trampolines, like a little gym and like a little foam, but they were all booked up. So I think I'm gonna take him to that the Friday before his birthday.
Okay.
Because I'm off. I always take off the Friday before his birthday. His birthday's
too.
Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
So to have a long weekend, but then because I know I'm gonna be doing extra planning for his birthday, so I take off that Friday.
That's nice.
So I'm gonna probably spend the day with him. I'm gonna go to his daycare, take cupcakes or whatever, and then we'll go to the other place so he can still go to the phone pick. He really wants to do that for his birthday, but procrastinating mommy. By the time I went to call them, they were all booked up for that weekend. So I'm gonna still take him because they have open gym Monday through Friday, and then we'll have Chuck E. Cheese, and then Monday I don't know, we're gonna sleep in because Monday's Labor Day, we're gonna be that's his actual birthday though. We might go to dinner actually, maybe with the family.
That'd be nice.
I don't know. Because, everybody's off, so we ain't doing nothing. But
What place would you go with the family?
I don't know. My mind goes right to Texas Roadhouse.
Exactly. Right. I feel like every kid want to go to Texas.
He'd be sometime with it, but he's a pizza lover. But we're going to have pizza on Sunday, so it's like I want to have pizza Sunday and Monday. But probably Texas Roadhouse.
So you can't switch up pizza on Sunday?
Not for
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's
That's
all
right.
they
It
serve.
is.
That's all
That's
they serve
right.
is pizza.
Have you
That's
been
right.
to,
That's
I can't
right.
even think of what it's called, but there's a pizza place. I think it's in Indiana, and it has the train.
Wow.
It has a train, and
okay,
then
I love
it comes around to your table and it drops off your drink.
Oh,
That's
I'm gonna
cute.
look it up. We're definitely gonna have to go there. He would love that.
Send it in our
I
group.
mean,
We tried different pizza places. He's a pizza.
Yeah.
The
The
Louisville
pizza's
Pizza
not
Week.
that great, but-
Yes, we're doing that November.
He loves pizza. He had pizza last night. He loves pizza. Okay, yeah, send that to me. We'll probably do Texas Roadhouse because I forgot about the bull. He probably would like that when they put the people on the bull for their birthdays.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's never done that. Okay, that's what we'll go to Texas Roadhouse on Monday. That's what we're gonna do. But
Okay.
yeah. Birthday plans is going to be done.
It's called Pizza King.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, that's what's up.
What we doing?
Oh, we're about to have our Let It Out moment. So
Okay.
Let It Out is where we just say things that's on our mind, kind of get it out, maybe vent or say something that's been, on our hearts lately. And if you feel the need as a listener, supporter, a part of our village, to share your story, something that you want to get off your chest, even if you need advice from us, you can send us an email at mommyfirstpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll definitely read it on the podcast. If you want our opinion, we'll give our opinion. Or if you just want to let it out, what's going on with motherhood, life, anything, just send us a little email or DM us on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Tik Tok.
Right.
Make sure it's something that you don't mind us talking about.
Right.
Because we want to put it out there for other listeners and viewers to take in.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want no secrets out.
Right,
Don't send that to us.
Right,
or at least let us know.
We let you know in the
Yeah.
message like, hey, I just want to tell y'all this.
Yeah.
Don't say it on the podcast.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we'll still respond. We love the support. We love supporting y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I came across a quote that I think all moms need to hear. It says, I know you're exhausted, sis, but those kids have a great mom. You're doing great, in all caps. Because I swear, we talked about it before, that when you have those pressures and you have so much going on, you feel like you're not giving 100% to your kid. Mm-hmm. You feel like you're failing as a mom. So just realize you're still a human. You still have your days. You have your moments. You might not be in the best mood. You might not have the most energy. But at the end of the day, your kid was made for you. And your kid's not going to notice your bad days, really. They're going to still see you as a great mom, even if you're just putting a little frozen pizza in the oven.
Right,
That's
exactly.
a gourmet meal to them.
Right.
They feel like cooking. Like,
They look forward to that.
Exactly. So as long as your kid's happy, you're being
You
a great
look forward
mom.
to it, yeah.
I swear I ate me a couple of pieces too.
For real.
But you still remember you're still a great mom, because as long as your kids are happy and healthy, you're doing the damn thing. So we can cheers to that, ladies. All right, and gentlemen. So that's what we have today. So thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Mommy First podcast.
Well, you're a mommy first.
And a baddie immediately after.
Bye.
Bye.